Christmas Eve, everyone! Welcome to the weekend preview for December 24th, 2012. And yes, I'm actually filming this on Christmas Eve. And I know a lot of people say, oh, how could you work on Christmas Eve? You're supposed to be with friends and family. Well, in just a couple hours, my parents will be swinging by to celebrate. We're going to go out to dinner together, probably exchange gifts. So don't worry about it. Yes, I am celebrating Christmas, and we made it. We survived the Mayan apocalypse, although I'm sure that, you know, these stupid, crazy, end-of-the-world conspiracy buffs are going to be like, oh, we miscalculated. Actually, it's next Tuesday, or something stupid like that. But we did it. We got through it. And we are now in full celebration mode for the holidays, which is great. I know that a lot of people have today off. If you don't, I feel very bad for you, and I'm sorry about that. But I hope that everyone has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year coming up next week. So this is going to be the very last, that's right, I'm saying it right now, and if you're watching this, please understand, this is the very last weekend preview you will ever see on DSP Gaming. Now, you might not be watching this on DSP Gaming. You might be watching it on the King of Hate Vlogs. And if you're doing that, you've got the right idea, okay? The King of Hate Vlogs is my new vlogging only channel. I'm separating these vlog style videos from all the gameplay because I got so many complaints in 2012 about, Phil, you put out too many gameplay videos and we really only watch your vlogs and we're missing out because we don't want to sub because we get so many things flooded into our inbox when you put out a bunch of gameplay videos. But, you know, we also can't check the channel every day. And I've noticed that my views on my vlogs have been dwindling a bit this year, and I want to prevent that. I want people to be in the know about stuff. So, right now, this is my last, I don't know, you know, I'm begging you to go over to the King of Hate Vlogs. Right now, I think it's about 12,500 or 12,600 people have subscribed, which is good. We're almost there, because as I've said so many times over the past month and a half, about 15 to 20,000 people systematically watch my vlog style videos, okay? So I know there's a good 15 to 20,000 people who are very interested in this content and they want to see it. So if you have not yet and you like these vlog style videos, head over to the King of Hate Vlogs and subscribe, okay? This is it. This is your final warning. You will not see these vlog style videos come 2013, and this is the last weekend preview that I'm doing before 2013. Which brings me to my next point. There will be no weekend preview next week. And the reason is I'll be spending time with Leanna as our second holiday celebration for New Year's. And she's going to be with me starting this Friday all the way until next Wednesday, which is what, January 2nd, I believe, something like that. Or 3rd. Now I'm confused. Anyway, she's here till next, not this Wednesday coming up, but the Wednesday after. So I'm not going to have time to do a weekend preview. And to be completely honest, that week, the only thing I'm doing that week is the Game of the Year awards, and then possibly maybe a little bit of filler gameplay. We'll see what happens come that time. But there's no reason for me to do a weekend preview when you know all that's coming is the Game of the Year awards and possibly a little bit of filler gameplay. The first release of 2013 is Anarchy Reigns, which is that next Tuesday after that. So that'll be the first official playthrough of 2013. So I'm just warning everyone, please. I know I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it one more time. The King of Hate Vlogs. I would really like the channel to be successful. What I've seen is that even though a lot of people have gone over there and subscribed, most people are still watching my vlogs on DSP Gaming, not on the King of Hate Vlogs. I would really like it, you guys, if you could kind of show me that you understand that you are going to watch this video on the King of Hate Vlogs. So if you can, please go watch it over there. So that at least if I get a view boost on this video, I understand that people get the picture, you know what I mean? The videos over there have been getting like 1,000 to 2,000 views, some 3,000, but I know that there's 15,000 people who want to watch these videos. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into full holiday mode here. Let's talk about what to expect this week. I know a lot of people are off of school and work this week, and they're going to be watching lots of videos, and they want to know what's coming up for me. So here's the deal. First of all, I just want to let everyone know, earlier today, I uploaded the Far Cry 3 review. And the reason I'm bringing that up is traditionally, when I upload more than one vlog-style video a day, whatever one I upload earlier in the day gets overshot by the one later in the day, and a lot of people don't watch it. The Hitman Absolution review is a perfect example of that. I did that and then a weekend preview, and like almost nobody watched the damn review, and that's unfortunate, and that pisses me off a little bit. well, not really pisses me off. Let's say it upsets me because I put a lot of effort into the review. I give my honest opinion. Hitman Absolution was one of the best games of the year, and not many people watch the review, and that disappoints me because I want people to be informed. And, you know, here we are the holiday season. A lot of people will be getting some money for Christmas. They want to know what to buy. That's one of the games. And when less than 10,000 people even watch the review, that's kind of a deflator for me. So please watch the Far Cry 3 review if you're interested in the game. I know a lot of people have been saying they haven't watched the playthrough yet because they're getting the game for Christmas and they want to, you know, play the game and then watch the playthrough. That's perfectly fine. I understand that, but you know, the review is going to definitively tell you. And by the way, it's spoiler free. There's a couple minor plot things that are spoiled, but it's just the general, you know, plot of the game. I'm not spoiling big twists or endings or anything like that, so it's perfectly fine to watch the review. All right. So now let's review what I've done this past week, and then we'll talk about what's coming up in the next one. This past week has been kind of a filler week, I'll be honest. My views have been down, but that's because I know I've been putting out content that I kind of needed to finish. Odds and ends, things that I wanted to do, but I knew that they weren't going to get like huge viewership. Things that I wanted to get to, but I hadn't had a chance to get to in a while. First of all, the first thing I want to tell everyone, because this is good news, and I kind of glossed over it, but I didn't really have a chance to talk to everyone about it. About a week ago, I made a video regarding some really bad news that I got paired on the same day that there was that horrific occurrence in Newtown, Connecticut. And it was such a blindsided me totally. And the bottom of the line is I can't explain to you fully what it is. But there's a lot of speculation. Most of the speculation, by the way, is completely wrong. So I just want to let you know that. Like, oh, I saw this in the news and I heard this and that, and most of it is not true or it's not correct to my situation. But I can't speak about it, and I apologize for that. I can't be specific. But the good news is I've instituted a fix for the problem, and since I did, it's been about a little bit over a week now, it's been very positive results. And what I'm hoping is that come 2013, the problem will be fixed. So I'll let everyone, I can't tell you what it is, so I apologize, legally I'm bound, but I'll keep everyone in the know, and come 2013, you know, when I return from my weekend with Leanna, I will let everyone know what's going on. You know, I can't tell, again, I probably can't tell you the full details, but I'll let you know if we're out of the woods, per se. Right now, it's still very iffy. There is a chance that there might be some very negative things coming at the same time. Like I said, I'm positive because it looks like these changes that I've instituted are actually working. So, we'll talk more about that in the future, but please just, you know, again, thank you so much for all of your viewership. Thank you so much for your loyalty, for the fact that I know I'm the little guy, okay? And a lot of people say, oh, it feels so huge. But you understand, I'm the little guy. I'm not one of these people with 1 million subs, with, you know, loud belches. I am the guy with loud belches, actually. But I'm not a guy that's on the front page every day. I don't get all the attention that all these other YouTube gamers are getting. But I'm still making it, and I'm still breaking through, and I'm still striving, and I'm not giving up, and I refuse to give up. And, you know, there's always going to be trials and tribulations. There's always going to be something around the corner that's going to challenge you. Never give up. That's kind of my attitude. And always stay positive and always keep pushing through. Because so far, that's worked for me. Now, hopefully this continues to work. I guess we'll see what happens. But, alright, enough of that. Let's review what I did this past week. Lots of odds and ends and just stuff. I beat Far Cry 3, finally. I beat the single player of Far Cry 3. Which was a good thing. I needed to get it done. I've been playing the game for a month, and I know a lot of people were saying we haven't caught up yet, but you need to finish it at one point rather than have it lingering. I definitely didn't want it lingering into 2013. So I beat the game. Then I also did some of the multiplayer of the game, and then I also did the full co-op of the game, and I reviewed it today. So if you want to know my feelings on the multiplayer and the co-op and all that, go watch the review. I'm not going to gloss over it here. I have very, you know, direct opinions about every part of the game. You're going to want to watch the review to learn about those, okay? This past weekend, John Rambo and I did simulations of the TLC pay-per-view and WWE, and we also had our Smart Guys Holiday Special. And I'll be honest with everyone, the viewership was very kind of poor compared to everything else. I'm wondering if the WWE stuff isn't catching on anymore. It's kind of weird because a year ago when we were doing it, the views were huge. This year, they're like abysmal. We can't even get, 5,000 views on a video. It's ridiculous. Like, what happened that people don't want to watch these Sims anymore? I don't know, because we didn't change. Maybe people just have a negative attitude to WWE. Maybe just last year there was a big attraction. What I'm really thinking, and this is my honest feeling about the subject, YouTube changed a lot of stuff in 2012. I know this for a fact. Shit, have told me. They changed the search algorithm. They changed the related video algorithm. They changed like 4 or 5 major things that hurts the little guy. So you, the common YouTube user, me, the guy that doesn't do all the fucking abusive shit, and doesn't become one of the top YouTubers, we're all hurt because they want to help promote the big guy so they can make more money. And I don't agree with that. But it happened, and I really feel that people now are not finding my videos as easily. People are having a hard time following my stuff. I've seen it with a lot of stuff I did this year. People complain, just the featured video bug on YouTube. It looks like it's not being fixed. YouTube doesn't care. You will not have every video. If you're uploading a series of videos, not every video will be featured on your YouTube channel, even if you set it up that the latest video should be featured. It doesn't happen. It's bugged, and they're not going to fix it, apparently. They just don't give a shit, because the average big YouTube user only uploads a couple videos a day, and they don't have the problem like us people who do playthroughs or upload multiple videos a day have. So there have been a lot of things injuring us, the little guy, this year, and I don't know what it is with WWE, but I guess by far, I'm not saying we're going to stop doing it, by the way. I just want everyone to understand that we have a blast doing it, and like I said, I'm about having fun when I make my videos. If I'm not having fun, it's very hard for me to do a video series. So the WWE stuff, we have a blast doing it, John Rambo and I. There's no reason for me to stop, okay? So be it. If the viewership's low, I guess we're just going to have to put up with it and get through it. But I don't know what happened there. I did a Smart Guy special, lots of video editing and stuff, and it didn't turn out so well viewership-wise. But it is what it is. I'm not complaining about views. I'm trying to tell you the facts of what happened, okay? I'll be, every time he mentions views, he's up with the money. Shut the fuck up. Alright? We put time and effort into everything we do. We obviously want people to see it. And when people don't see it, we get sad. We get disappointed. That's what I'm trying to express, okay? Alright, over this past week also, there were a couple filler things that I did. For example, I played the Devil May Cry demo, to which, it's not the original Dante! The game was not the same as Devil May Cry! People flipping out. And I knew that was going to happen, which is why I really didn't even rush to play the demo. I knew there was going to be all kinds of ridiculousness, but I did play that demo this week. I also got a beta key for the God of War Ascension beta, and I played that, and I enjoyed that, and I had a lot of fun with it. And a couple other odds and ends. It wasn't really a major week for me. I knew this was a couple things I had to just get done by the end of the year, like play all the game modes of Far Cry 3. I also did several reviews. I reviewed Scribblenauts Unlimited and New Super Mario Bros. U, in addition to the Far Cry 3 review that I just uploaded. So if you haven't caught up on the reviews and you're interested in these games, definitely check it out. But my first 2 Wii U reviews, a lot of people have already watched it, so definitely check it out if you haven't had a chance. In addition to all that, John Rambo came over on Saturday, and we did a new episode of Smart Guys, which, by the way, is the last episode of Smart Guys that is going to be up both on John Rambo's channel, John Rambo Presents, and on my channel, The King of Hate Vlogs. From now on, everything's going to be on The King of Hate Vlogs. So, again, if you like my vlog-style videos, Smart Guys, go over to The King of Hate Vlogs to check that out. It's only going to be up there from now on. In the bye weeks when I'm not doing something for wrestling, John will have a show on his channel, and he's launching that this weekend, so definitely check that out, okay? I can give you the name of it, but he hasn't told me the name of it. I don't think he has a name for it yet. Okay. And then the final thing, we did Lego Lord of the Rings. We started our co-op playthrough. We did about, I think, 27 parts. And I noticed a lot of people, again, the first few parts got some good views, the rest didn't. I understand it's busy, it's a holiday time, but I just want to let everyone know, please don't skip these co-op playthroughs because you think, it's just another generic one. Like, John and I have so much fun when we do co-op, regardless of what it is. And, I think that our co-op, and I'll be honest, is some of the best stuff of the year. And I'm happy when he comes and he helps me out with co-op, and, he gets a cut of that. It's a positive thing where, 2 friends working together, enjoying what they're doing and making some money off of it. It's a great feeling. And I do see that a lot of the times this year, some of our co-op that we've done, if it wasn't like a mainstream game, like, Resident Evil 6, that was huge. You know what I mean? It was a big game, everyone wanted to see it, everyone wanted to know what was going on. So the big games that we do like that have been doing well, but some of the things we do on Saturdays have been dwindling a little bit. And I just want to let everyone know that that's some of our best stuff, and if you're really picking and choosing between the videos you watch, I would say if you really want to have a laugh and enjoy yourself, any of the co-ops that we do on Saturdays probably some of your best picks. I'll be honest with you. So don't pass by a playthrough like that. I know a lot of people, well, we're busy, but we're gonna have some time off this week. That's fine. Definitely check out Lego Lord of the Rings. We're having a blast with it. We both love Lord of the Rings. We both saw the movies. I read the books, and it's a lot of fun. And just the references and things that we're getting during the playthrough are really good. So definitely check that out. Okay. And then last but not least, all day Sunday, I put in lots of work, lots of video editing, and I want to thank everyone who's checked out all my year-end series so far. The views have been great, and I appreciate that because I put a lot of time and effort into the year-end series, especially because, I'm not a video editor. I'm not a guy who goes out there and does this stuff all the time. I use a third-party program that's a piece of shit, I'll be honest with everyone, and it's not easy. So for me to put these out, understand I'm putting a lot of time and effort into these videos, and the views are great, and the year-end series I put out on Sunday, the funniest moments of 2012, views are great so far, and it's not even been 24 hours yet, which means there's going to be a huge view boost at some point afterwards. Thank you so much, everyone. Again, this whole thing is just such a crazy experience for me. I'm having fun. I'm reviewing the funniest things that have happened this year, so I'm having laughs all day, and I'm working with the video editor, and then I upload the videos and people love it, and I'm making money. I can't believe it. It's such a positive experience, and I'm just having such a great time, and I thank you guys so much for everything you do for me. Okay, so that's enough of review and reminiscing. What to expect this week? Well, today I'm going to be doing some work on my Christmas special, and I know that I haven't done a Christmas special in a while. Last year I didn't. A couple years ago I didn't. It was just fan appreciation. I'm talking a real Christmas special. Like Christmas Day, I'm going to put out a special video, and I'm really going to put a lot of effort into it. I hope it turns out the way I want it to. I can't guarantee you it will simply because, again, I'm not a video editor. I'm not the kind of guy that can put, I'm not using Sony Vegas or, whatever the fuck the Apple program is, and I don't have a high-end video editing computer, and I don't have the know-how to do it. I never went to school for it. I never trained for it. And I'm 30 years old. I don't know if I'll ever really learn to do it. A lot of these big YouTubers actually pay people to do their editing for them. I can't afford that either, Again, I'm not a big YouTuber that's making this kind of money that I can hire someone to do this work for me. But I'm going to put out my best effort, and I think you guys are really going to like what I'm putting together. My goal is to get it out tomorrow, and hopefully before I go to dinner with my parents, because I go to my parents' house for dinner on Christmas. I'm going to do that this year. I'm going to try to get it out before then. I can't guarantee I will. Therefore, I may be putting it out later in the day, but it will be out hopefully Christmas Day. I mean, it would really suck if I can't get it out Christmas Day, but I'm going to put a lot of effort into it and try to get it done, okay? So that's going to be Christmas Day. Then Wednesday and Thursday, fan appreciation days, and I'm going to be playing, I've definitively decided what games I'll be playing. I'm going to be playing Halo 4, obviously on Xbox 360, Black Ops 2, obviously on Xbox 360, that's what I got it for. I'm looking at the games right now because I'm so absent-minded. Assassin's Creed 3 on the Xbox 360, and I want to throw a fighter in there, and I mean, I could play like a Street Fighter game, but not really. I don't even have Street Fighter Cross Tekken anymore. I got rid of it. No one really plays it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it. I don't really play it. No one really plays it. The most recent fighting game to come out was Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and I'm going to be rusty as fuck at it, but I think I'm going to play Tekken Tag Tournament 2. So those are going to be the 4 games on Xbox 360 that I'll be playing. In addition to those 4 games, I'm also going to be playing PlayStation All-Stars on, Battle Royale on PlayStation 3, and then on PC, this is a huge announcement. I've only talked about it on my forums. I'm going to be playing Team Fortress 2. Now, I know a lot of people, I know, because it's a great game on PC. I love it. Everyone loves it. They still do updates for it, which is crazy. The game's like, what, 6 years old or some shit? And they still update it. I'm going to be playing Team Fortress 2. The last time I played Team Fortress 2 on PC, I had an absolute blast. And I really want to get the opportunity to play with people. You can do a big server, a big lobby or whatever. So that's coming up. This is all coming up on Wednesday and Thursday. Now, I don't want to definitively say at this time yet or anything like that, okay? It all depends on what happens with the Christmas special and yada yada yada. What I can tell you is if you want to be part of my fan appreciation, and I know a lot of people are going to grumble, 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 you have to follow me on Twitter and Facebook. On Twitter, it's @TheyCallMeDSP. On Facebook, it's TheyCallMeDSP. You can either follow that page, or if you subscribe to it or whatever, you'll get all my updates. Or I also have a fan page. They call me DSP1, and that fan page is also, it's the same content as my regular page, and you can actually follow that because it has unlimited followers. So I will be tweeting when I'm setting up these lobbies for these games, when I've decided which games I'll be playing on what day and at what time. You're going to want to do that, okay? Again, this is like, I know a lot of people, oh, I'm totally against it. Well, this is the kind of thing, that's what those social media is for. So when I decide, when I get this information, I don't have to constantly be putting out videos, oh, go here, go here, go here. And by the way, I'm not saying I won't put out a video. If I do definitively get my schedule down, I might make a video explaining to everyone what I'm doing. But for now, those are the games. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. You'll be able to find out when I'm going to be playing those games on those days, okay? That's the bottom line. And that's it for Wednesday and Thursday. Now, I did want to do a holiday episode of Ask the King. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, because Leanna is actually coming to visit me on Friday, Panda Lee, my girlfriend, and she'll be here from Friday to Wednesday. And we have some stuff planned. We're going to actually do the schedule video for 2013, where we're going to go to Staples, buy a new one of these wall calendars. We're going to look up the gaming schedule. We're going to fill it out. We're going to make a video of that. This will be cool because she'll actually be able to record while I'm drawing. The first time ever, I won't be two-handing it. I'll be able to draw the schedule on there, and you're going to finally have an update on the games that I'm planning to play in 2013. I think that'll be pretty entertaining, and everyone is asking me what I'm going to do. Anyway, and there's going to be other stuff over the weekend as well. There may be some specials for New Year's. We maybe have some gameplay. I don't know if we're going to do gameplay, but we might. Maybe we'll mess around with Nintendo Land, or we'll do something else. It's not sure yet, but there'll be videos over the weekend of her visit. But my point is, between me working on this Christmas special that I'm trying to get out tomorrow and the fan appreciation gameplay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do an Ask the King. And you know what? That may be a fine, because maybe it's good to wait till 2013 and to start fresh and to put it over on the King of Hate vlogs rather than split it between the two channels. And that'll be a big incentive for people to go over to the King of Hate vlogs if they want to watch Ask the King. So I will update everyone as the week progresses on that and what happens. I'll let you know. I can't promise anything, but I think the week's already going to be full of content. So, so belch, but also, I will let you know as I get more information. And then, as I said, Panda Lee will be visiting this weekend, and then when she leaves, I'll be starting the Game of the Year Awards on January, I guess that would be the 3rd and 4th, which would be Thursday, Friday. And I'm hoping that between those 2 days I could probably finish the Game of the Year Awards and then maybe do some filler gameplay until Anarchy Reigns comes out that next week. I have some odds and ends, things that I haven't finished, like remember XCOM, remember Need for Speed, whatever it was called, Hot Pursuit, or I don't even know what the fuck it was called. That's how bad it is. That's how long it's been since I played it. It's been like a month. I haven't had a chance to play it. I've got odds and ends that I can kind of resume until then. I know a lot of people have been asking me for Sly 3, okay? I fully understand that. But you have to understand that, especially in 2013, I tell everyone I'm going to lay back a little bit on the gameplay. I've been putting out so many gameplay videos that I've been getting so many complaints. Phil, I can't catch up. Phil, I can't watch everything. Phil, I'm not going to follow you anymore because I like watching all your stuff, but I feel left behind. And I understand that less can be more in some situations. There are major changes coming in 2013 that I hope once they're instituted will help out everybody. So, and it'll help me out too. It'll take stress off my shoulders. I'll be playing less games. People hopefully will, feel that the gameplay that I'm doing is a little bit more relaxed and better. A lot of people have been telling me I've been playing so many games that it's not as good anymore. It's oversaturated. I don't seem to be having as much fun, and I can understand that. So I directly listened to what you guys told me this year, and that's going to result in changes in 2013, and I'm feeling really positive about it. And here's hoping that everything that's going on, this uncertainty that I've had will be cleared up, will be full force in 2013 with positivity, and we're going to go forward and be more successful, and that's the bottom line, okay? Alright, so that's the weekend preview. Thank you everyone for bearing with me. I know it was a very long one, but I had a lot of important stuff to say. Oh, one last thing before I conclude. I've been considering adopting custom thumbnails for my videos, and the reason is a few reasons. First of all, during these year-end countdowns, I think it makes sense because it's a spoiler. If I have a thumbnail and it shows the game or the moment or whatever it is that I'm counting down, you get spoiled, okay? And I understand that. So in those cases, I think custom thumbnails are warranted, and in a lot of cases I've used custom thumbnails for my year-end videos. But in addition to that, for my playthroughs too, a lot of people have been complaining. There was a big spoiler apparently in Far Cry 3 that the thumbnail gave away, and I apologize for that because I don't use custom thumbnails. Whatever thumbnail YouTube used, it gave away stuff. And I'm thinking maybe I should adopt custom thumbnails in 2013. So please leave me feedback and let me know what you think in the comments of this video. I already tweeted and Facebooked about it and got some feedback. Seems like a lot of people are saying it's a good idea. And yeah, I know that it's what everyone else does, and I know that don't feel like it's me adopting what everyone else does. I'm listening to the feedback from the fans. If the fans want it, I'll do it. And the fans have been telling me, Phil, there's been a lot of spoilers this year because you don't use custom thumbnails, and we're thinking that maybe it makes more sense. And for series that I continue on, like the stuff on the King of Hate vlogs, it might make sense for me to start doing custom thumbnails too. So, we'll see what happens, but please give me your feedback on that. That's kind of the last little addendum there. So, thank you everyone. Merry Christmas Eve. Have a Merry Christmas. I don't know if the Christmas special will be done tomorrow, but if it's not, please have a Merry Christmas. Be safe. Enjoy everything, and hopefully you get some really good games for Christmas and other stuff as well. And enjoy the time that you have with your friends, with your family. If you don't have friends or family that you're spending Christmas with, don't feel bad because we've all been there too. And just take some time out to enjoy the holiday. And that's it. Be merry. God bless us, everyone. Happy end of 2012. Thank God we survived the Mayan apocalypse. I'll see you all for the Christmas content this week. Fan appreciation. And thanks a lot for all your continued loyalty, viewership, help, everything that you've done for me. I appreciate it so much. And here's hoping that 2013 is better than 2012. You know, every year should be better than the last, right? Merry Christmas. Thanks a lot. I'm Darkside Phil. See you later. Peace out.